Hello my lovelies, welcome to my channel. Here we are doing the monthly reading for all zodiac signs. This is going to be for my lovely Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. As you guys can see, we've already pulled out the cards. So let's jump right into your reading, Pisces. Now your first card here is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups definitely talks about feeling a little bored, feeling like things are becoming routine. This could be in your relationship. This could be just being overworked, overwhelmed, having a lot of things to attend to, and life just seems very bleak at the present. Again, for some of you guys, it could just represent having too much time with a bit of boredom. And you do have the Ten of Wands next to this. So I feel that for some of you guys, especially those of you guys that are in a long-term relationship, you may feel overburdened. You may feel like you're the one that's always trying, always putting yourself and almost the feeling of like sacrificing. You feel like it's unfair, or like you're the one that's always trying to compromise, and in reality you're the one that ends up sacrificing some part of you in regards to relationships. Now we do have two tens here. We have the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is an actual ending. So for some of you guys, recently perhaps you decided to end a relationship, and it could have been because this relationship just, the fire kind of went out. And with the Ten of Wands, I feel that the reason for that had a lot to do with responsibility. So it could have been that your partner was just not stepping up, or your partner was solely depending on you. This could be monetary wise, or this could be emotional wise, expecting you to be the one to always compromise. And again, with the Ten of Swords, there's definitely an ending. For some of you guys, it could have been a third-party situation, as we do have the Three of Pentacles here. Now, here's the thing. With the Four of Cups and the Ten of Wands, I feel that for some of you guys, at the end of the month of November, there's going to be a feeling of burning whatever does not work for you anymore. And this could signify relationships. This could signify work-wise. If you've been working for a company for a very long time and they just don't seem to appreciate you, or they don't seem to give you that, that recognition or that incentive or that increase, you're going to get to a point in November going into the beginning of December where you may actively start looking for another job, or you could get to a point of frustration where you just completely walk out. Okay, so my suggestion for those of you guys that have been going through that, my suggestion would be start looking for a job now, as I do see promise and I do see new beginnings with the Three of Pentacles in regards to coming together as a group setting and perhaps finding a better job. But don't let your emotions get the best of you, okay? Because if you get to that point, you're not only going to burn the bridge up where you're working at, but you're also going to bring that to your next job because of references or whatever it may be. So again, try to be in control of those emotions. For a lot of you Pisces, I do see a lot of stress. Some of you guys may be dealing with depression, anxiety. My suggestion is try to ground yourself. You are a water element. So my suggestion would be to go to the creek, go to the beach, go to a lake. You don't live near none of those. Then just, let the bathtub water run, as it is water. Burn some dragon's blood incense, or some sage, or some myrrh. And this will help you grounding yourself and cleansing yourself. Okay? Understand, Pisces, that there is certain things about you as a sign that when you become overwhelmed, you become extremely emotional and extremely erratic. And the reason for this is because you feel things on a much deeper level than most signs. But this can trigger your subconscious. So when you go to bed, you may be experiencing that. You go to bed and you sleep 8 hours, but you wake up and you feel like you only slept 2 hours. And the reason for this is because it takes, out of those 8 hours, it probably takes about 6 hours for your brain to shut down. So you're extremely exhausted. You may be experiencing lack of energy, not wanting to do much. And this has to do with you're burning yourself out, Pisces. Try the best you can, again, like I said, to ground yourself. Meditate. Ask your spirit guides, ask your ancestors to help you and assist you and guide you. For those of you guys that are in a long-term committed relationship and you're no longer happy in that relationship, it's time to burn that. And burn it in the sense of decide. If you're unhappy, life is too short to be spending it with a person that you feel only responsible towards, because perhaps they never grew up, because perhaps they depend solely on you, because perhaps you've always been the one to, basically the glue in the relationship. Whatever this may mean to you, Pisces, now is the time to embrace new endings. If wherever you're at this point in your life and you are unhappy about, know and understand that you may not have control over other people or your partner, but you have control over yourself. You need to make those decisions. No matter how hard, no matter how difficult, you have control. You're the one that needs to make that decision. Don't sit there and wait for your partner to be the one to say this is not working out. Don't try to convince yourself that holding on to a relationship that is not working for you, but you also not bringing it to the table and speaking about it. This is you sacrificing yourself for the higher good. You're not doing that. What you're doing is you're self-sabotaging your happiness, and you're keeping another person that is unhappy in the same situation you're in. So you need to make a decision. Now, for those of you guys that are currently single, perhaps you just haven't found a person that's right for you, and that's okay. That's okay, because a lot of the times, solitude and self-reflection is very important. If you rush from one relationship to the other, you're never going to find your true self. You're never going to understand what it is that you lack. And you're never going to be able to see what other people can bring to the table, meaning, do they balance you? Do they equal you? Because you don't give yourself enough time to get to know you. And this is something very important. The Three of Pentacles does, again, like I said, promise new opportunities coming together. And for some of you guys, at the end of the month, going into December, you may actually be dealing with an earth sign. Earth sign would be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. For some of you guys, that's probably your partner. And you may be deciding to walk away from this relationship, as you do have the Ten of Swords. Again, like I said, try the best you can to understand that no worry in this world is worth enough for you to be having anxiousness and depression. You may not have control over the situation or other people, but you have control over how you react to those situations and to those people. So take your control back, Pisces. Ground yourself and take care of yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Like, share, and comment. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe. And we'll see each other soon. Bye.